maybe this is just me, but I feel like the first year or so, post-college or post-high school, whatever degree of education you went for, it's very hard to kind of navigate being an adult. And I know that, it's like, some people never figure it out, blah, blah, blah. But I'm more mean in the sense of, maintaining friendships, especially amongst young men. I think we're kind of in this phase, and I don't know if anyone else feels this way or if this is just me, but I feel like I'm on my phone majority of the day, every day, with obviously excluding work. Yet we're not really reaching out to each other very much. We're not really communicating. Even most of my friends now have moved away to other cities and stuff, and we're not really talking to each other. Definitely not in the way that we used to. And yeah, I know the cliche of life gets in the way. But I think that also kind of pairs with hobbies in adult life. I think not to be that guy, but definitely post pandemic, I feel like a lot of people are scared to try new things, go out and maybe embarrass themselves. I'm one of them, 100%. And I got to the point where sometimes when I have time off, I'm like, what am I supposed to do with myself? I have music, but again, that's generally an at-home hobby. I don't really have anything where I go connect with other people, anything outside of work that gives me the opportunity to meet new people. Part of that is the death of the third place, whether that be a movie theater, library, anything like that. But so my goal this year has been try to get back into third places when I have spare time. I mean, it's great to be home. It's great to enjoy what you're paying for. But at the same time, there's almost this sense of loneliness. My girlfriend was out of the house all day today, and I was just what do I do now? Normally at least we can spend the day together if we're both off, and even if we don't leave the house, I'm still okay. My brain is justifying it by being okay, I'm spending quality time with my girlfriend, even if it's parallel play. But then I don't know if this is a common human experience, if this is just me. I know some of my friends have expressed feeling this way, but any sort of stagnation, any spare moment where I'm just not doing shit, I feel guilt. I feel guilty about it. And it's on the one hand, I'm I shouldn't feel guilty. I work 45 hours a week. I drive 2 hours every day to work. I got a lot on my plate. I still generally make time to go out and see people, but I'm that downtime's also I feel guilty because I know I should be doing something more than just scrolling reels, playing Xbox. I don't even know. I don't even know what else I do. So obviously, okay, fitness, that's an easy one. I just went to the gym for the first time today. And I haven't regularly gone to the gym since probably 2023 or 4. I just got out of the routine. My job's very physical. But that, that's a great thing. Obviously, I'm not really talking up people at the gym, trying to make friends, anything like that. Because most people are just in there to get in, get their shit done, get out. But at least it's like it gets me out of the fucking house. You know what I mean? It gets me out of the fucking house. Gives me a sense of purpose for that day, and a little, 10% more fulfillment with my day than I would have had before. But I'm getting off topic. What I was trying to say is, like, I want to have more hobbies that are like social, and B, outdoor, I guess, something like that. I don't know. I want to do, like, pick up basketball with the strangers and not worry about, like, okay, I'm rusty as hell. I haven't played in years. Like, I want to, like, go fucking rent a canoe and go fishing, like, with one of my friends. I don't know. Want to try, like, driving an ATV or, like, all that kind of stuff. Like, part of it is, like, setting. It's winter in Philadelphia. It doesn't really allow for a lot of that kind of stuff. So, I tend to get stuck in that rut annually, pretty much. And there's kind of not much you can do about that, but just in the perspective of, like, doing more shit, it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what it is. It's not even like, it's not even like, oh, like, I don't want to do this because blah blah blah. It's more just like, I don't want to say like apathy, but just like yeah, like, is that really, like, even worth my time? And, like, I'm gonna have to spend money, and like, it's effort. It's effort exerted. And I think sort of in the burnout phase a lot of us are going through right now in young adulthood, I think it makes it a lot harder to even feel like you want to put that effort in when your free time is so limited. Because I don't know about y'all, but, like, I'll look back and be like, why did I wake up so late on my Saturday? Like, I should have been doing this. And I'm like, recovery is important. Recovery from the 5-day work week, it's very important. But I just think we all need to be doing more shit. I'm a huge victim of that. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not like saying, like, anybody else needs to get their life together. This is more like a me thing, but I figure probably a lot of young guys could relate. We gotta start doing more shit. We gotta start communicating with each other more. We gotta start doing more shit together. I don't consider myself generally, like, a lonely person or somebody who, like, doesn't have any friends or, doesn't have, like, a full life, I guess. But all that being said, there's still, like, this kind of, sorry, people are going around me. Just trying to fucking park. It's impossible. But yeah, no, like, I just feel like I want to do a better job of, like, reaching out to people, making that effort. Because I see, like, even, a lot of, like, my parents, my friends' parents, like, a lot of their lives, like, kind of took a pause, like, when they had kids, which is fair, because, I mean, that's, like, the biggest responsibility possible. But I also see them now, like, empty nesters. They're, like, doing a bunch of stuff again. They're, like, they got a ton of hobbies. They have communities they spend time with. And same with a lot of my friends' parents. And I'm like, I feel like we are subjecting ourselves to the, like, young adult with kids mode, but none of us have fucking kids. We can't afford kids. So why are we acting like this? Let's do something. And I don't even mean like let's go out and get fucking hammered all the time, because like, yeah, that gets old, and for a lot of us it's overplayed. You know, maybe once every other week. But no, I just mean like, I don't know, just let's hang out and do some sort of like, some sort of activity. Some sort of activity together. Even now, like when I hang out with my friends, it's like, this is no knock on them, it's no knock on me, but it's like, you know, either A, all right, let's go to a bar. B, going to someone's house. And most of the time, like, we're not even like really, most of the time we're not even watching a movie. We're just like chilling, like maybe watching like a sports game. Just like listening to music. And then like a couple weeks ago, like we played poker, and I was like, damn, we haven't fucking done this. We haven't done this in years. And that's the kind of shit I'm talking about, where I'm like, yeah, okay, that's in the comfort of one of our own homes, but still, like, that's something. That's like a reason to get together. That is a real reason to get together. And I think that sort of culture, I got like this culture has morphed into something it wasn't supposed to be. But I don't know. I'm just rambling. I don't know if this makes any sense. I don't know if I'm ever going to post this anywhere, but if I do, let me know if you agree. And that's kind of it. Yeah. Thanks.